Hello everybody, welcome to one more class. How are you today? I'm like this today because I'm kind of sick and I don't want to put on a lot of makeup. Sorry that you have to see my face like this. Okay? We're going to start. Nossa, parece que não tem cílios. Eles estão aqui. Hein? We're going to start by correcting the homework on page 24 and 25, right? So that's the homework. Let me just erase them. This software from the book is taking a long time to charge and to load, but I don't think we're going to have much problems, okay? So the first one is the exercise number 3A, right? Oopsie. We have to check the answers. So the answer to the number 3A, one is the girl from Kew Bridge in the southwest of London to the check-in desk at London City Airport in the east. And the four types of transportation is a bike, a car, a motorboat, and a public transport. Okay, so these are the answers. And then we have to check the numbers, the letter C2. Let me just zoom it, which is better, I believe. Okay, so in here we need to put their names, right, in the correct place. So we use J for Jeremy, R for Richard, and J for James. So the first one is James. Number 2, Jeremy. 3, Richard. 4, Jeremy. 5, Richard. 6, Jeremy. And 7, Jeremy. These are the answers, okay? And then we had D. Look at the highlighted verbs and verb phrases. Work out their meaning from the context. So we have here, to turn around is when you are traveling and then you have to go back. So you turn around, okay? Like, fazer o retorno, dar a volta. To be ahead, à frente de. So if you are ahead of something, you are the first person to do this and the others are behind you. To reach is the same as to the verb arrive, okay? Crash into is when you have an accident, two cars or a car and a truck, they crash into the other. The light turn red and you can't go through, you know. If it turns green, you can go. But if it turns red, you have to stop and wait. And to get stuck is when you are between two people or two cars and you can't move, you know, get stuck, like preso. And getting worse, it's easy peasy. The situation gets bad and bad according to the time, you know, like piorar, okay? So these are the homework corrections. Actually, the homework correction. Let me just erase this and we're going to move. We're not going to do this listening here. It's boring, okay? We have done this, right? Everything. We have talked about the comparatives. I'm going to stop sharing because I have to check if let me see. Okay, I have to check if it's not answered. Okay, really good. So we're going to start and then what I want you to do, go to page 28 and we're going to talk about this reading here, stereotypes, or are they? So what is a stereotype? We have this definition here. Stereotype is a noun That means a fixed idea about a particular type of person or thing, which is often not true in reality. Or we have it as a verb. Example, in advertisement, women are often stereotyped as housewives. Or I will give you an example that it's pretty much the reality. If you will check. Brazilian English teachers are often stereotyped as lazy people. So English teachers that come from Brazil are often stereotyped as lazy people. People believe we don't work, but we do. Okay? Really good. Guys, now what do you have to do? You have to you have to read this text. Let me take out the Zoom. We have these two texts here. Yes, we have men talk just as much women and a gossip with the girls. You have to read these texts and do the part B. I will zoom it again. Part B says, find the answers to questions number 1 and 4 after you read the article, Men Talk Just as Women, and a gossip with the girls. Okay? So, what was the stereotype that researchers wanted to investigate from each of the articles? Where was the research done? How was the research done? So the place, the manner, so how, and what did the research show? Probably number 4 is about the result, okay? So guys, what do you have to do? You have to stop the video and read the articles. Having read the articles, answer questions. Opa. 1, 2, 4. Okay? So this is what you have to do. Stop the video and read the articles and answer the questions, okay? So 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, let's check. I will erase this. And let's check here. According to the first one, women, they wanted to prove that women talk more than men. It was done at the University of Arizona. They fitted hundreds of students with recorders, and they concluded that men speak only slightly fewer words a day than a women. So men talk fewer words more than women. This is according to the first article. Article number 2. What did they want to research? That women often talk about trivial things. This trivial is the similar as random things, coisas aleatórias. The research was carried out at University College London. A professor interviewed over 1,000 women, and it was concluded that women's conversations are not trivial or random at all, that they have a wide variety of conversation topics, and that they move quickly from one subject to another. This is true, right? We don't talk about trivial stuff. We have a wide variety of conversation, and we change subjects quickly from one to another. This is true. Okay? Really good. So this was your first task. And then we have here to take a look into the highlighted words. So the highlighted words are slightly, in fact, being skeptical of, claimed, were areas, according to, range from, almost, tend to, and reduce. These words that are highlighted, we have their definitions here. So, one means verb make less, another usually do it, an adverb for a little bit, linking word used to connect or contrast two facts, the verb say that something is true, or as said or shown by somebody, a verb that means includes several different things in addition to the ones mentioned, an adverb meaning nearly, and not completely believed or doubted. Not completely believed, doubted, okay? Both the same thing. What do you have to do? Pause the video, match, nossa, hoje tá difícil, match the words with the definitions. Pay attention that, pay attention that, in fact, is already here, so you won't use again, okay? So pause, read again, and put them in the correct place. 3, 2, 1, go. And we are going to correct right now. So, an adverb to make less, to reduce, right? Usually do it. I forgot in here. Let's check the answer for this one. Tend to. Okay. Number 4, little bit is slightly. Number 5 were areas. A linking word to connect or contrast two facts. Where is it? It's in here. Here. Let's read it together. This idea became popular after the publication of a book called The Female Brain from 2006, whose author Loan Brizendine claimed that a woman uses about 20,000 words per day, whereas a man uses about 7,000. Or, on the other hand, okay, or, really good. A verb to say that something is true is to claim, you know? As said or shown by somebody according to. This is according to. A verb to include several different things in addition to the ones mentioned, arrange. Almost, the same as nearly, and not completely believed or doubted, been. Okay? Really good. So these are the answers to the the letter G. All right? So far, so good. I hope so. Really good. What we are going to do. You have to complete, looking here, part 2, grammar, no article. Oh, a or an, the or no article. Before we check why we use one or the other, I want you to think about how would you complete these gaps using a or an, the or no article. So what do you have to do? Let me write it here so you can follow. Pause the video, complete the gaps using articles or not, in the case of the no article. Okay? Can you do this? 3, 2, 1, go. That's correct. So, have you heard this joke? A man with a dog walks into a bar. The man says to the barman, can I have a beer and a whiskey for my dog? I don't know. Anyway. 2, I've just read an article on the internet about how eating strawberries makes you look younger. I'm sure there's something wrong between us because we never go out to dinner or to the cinema anymore. Did you watch the match last night? I can't believe that the referee juiz, okay, didn't see that it was a penalty. So these are the answers, okay? I hope you had the good feeling of doing this, but if you didn't, there's no problem, really, okay? All right, and then we have part B. Look at part B. According to the article, A Gossip with the Girls, who do you think would probably say 1 to 4, a man or a woman? So now read the sentences again and decide if the sentences were told by a man. Opa, peraí, hein, peraí. If the article was told by a man or by a woman, okay? Can you do this, please? 3, 2, 1, go. So the first one was said by a man. Number 2, by a woman, okay? Number 3, by a woman. And number 4, by a man, okay? So now, guys, go to page 137, please. 137, 3, 2, 1, let's go there. Okay, really good. So, what I want you to do is, let's listen to this audio, just a second. Let's listen. We are now going to listen because this software, as I told you, is having some problems, and if I play any audio, it will stop recording. So yeah, it's a shame. Guys, so in here we have, the article, yes. So 3B, the article, right? Let me take out the zoom so I can see the things. I have to check if there's anything answered in here. I hope that I can conclude my class today. Okay, there's no answer. So, guys, when we talk about a NRD or no article, we have to understand some things, okay? A or N, we use it for, let me use a color here. When we mention for the first time a thing or a person, when you say what something is or what somebody does, like a job, okay? I don't know, it just stopped here. I don't know. In exclamations with what, okay, like here, what an awful day, horrible. And with expressions of frequency, 3 times a week, 3 times a month. The uses for the is that we have talked about something, we have already mentioned it, this something. When something is clear, what we are referring to. When there's only one of the something, for example, let me see if I can find it here. Oh, here, for example, the moon. The moon, there's only one, and the earth, there's only one too. So we use the, no a. With places in town, cinema and theater, for example, and with superlative. For example, the best restaurant, the best teacher, the best school, the worst teacher, the worst job, and then so on, okay? And then when we use no article is when we're talking about something in general, plural, or uncountable nouns. For example, I love flowers. This in general. But when I say I love the flowers in my garden, I'm specifying only the ones in my garden, not the others, okay? So we have to take care. Just a second, let me put, okay. With nouns, for example, after to, for example, home, work, school, or church, they always go after at, to, or from. So we use no article. At home, to work, no, to the work, to the school, okay? Meals, days, and months, for example, breakfast, next Friday. A gente não fala, I never have the breakfast. See you the next Friday. Ou see you a next Friday. A gente não usa article nesse sentido. E before next or last, and a day. Nesse caso, next week. Next the week. Next the Friday. Pelo amor de Deus. Nada disso, ok? Muito bem. All right. So, what I want you to do. You have to do the exercises here. I will explain all the exercises and then you stop, complete everything, and then we correct. Okay? So, in the letter A, deixa eu só tirar o zoom aqui para poder enxergar tudo. Peraí, que tá indo. E aí, meu parça, bora? Trabalhar? Aí, foi. Eu clico aqui. Nossa. Ai, gente. Parou, né? Travaste? Ok? Acho que agora vai, hein? Então, no A, vocês precisam circular a opção correta. Leia a frase. Circle the correct option, letter A. Letter B, you have to complete with the articles. A, N, D, or no article. Okay? So, just a second. Hoje está difícil. Aí foi. Não sei o que está acontecendo, galera. Aí, acho que agora foi, hein? Então, pausa do vídeo. Pause the video and complete parts A and B, ok? Então, pausem o vídeo, completem essa parte, depois quando terminar, só voltar e iniciar o vídeo de novo. Ou, iniciar o vídeo de novo não, dá play no vídeo, ok? Então, bora, guys. 3, 2, 1, go. And let's correct the exercise. Não tenho nem noção quanto tempo de vídeo tem esse aqui. Deixa eu apagar. Aí foi. That's correct. Eu não sei porque que ficou aqui esse War Films. Acho que eu que apertei e mosquei. Então vamos lá. O number 1. Jess is a nurse in a hospital. The hospital is a long way from her house. 2. What a horrible day. We'll have to eat our picnics in the car. My wife likes love stories, but I prefer war ones. No, war ones, war films. É isso. É isso, né? 4. We go to the theater about once a month. I'm having dinner with some friends next Friday. Aparentemente está respondendo. My boyfriend is a chef. I think he's the best cook in the world. I'm not sure if I closed the windows before I left home this morning. In general, I like dogs, but I don't like the dogs that live next door to me. I got to school late every day last week. I think happiness is more important than success. Okay? So these are the answers to part A. Part B, we're going to check together too. How often do you go to the gym? Travou. About 3 times a week, but I prefer to go on Fridays. What time does the train leave? In 10 minutes. Can you give me a lift to the station? What a lovely dress. Thanks. I bought it on sales, in sales. Travou de novo. Foi? Nossa, peraí. I bought it on, in the sales last month. What's the most interesting place to visit in your town? Probably the castle. It's the oldest building in town. What shall we do next weekend? Let's invite some friends or lunch for lunch. We could eat inside. We could eat outside in the garden. Do you like dogs? Not really. I prefer cats. I think they are the best pets. Is your mom a housewife? No, she's a teacher. She's always tired when she finishes work. Story of my life. Have you ever had a problem with your relationship? Yes, but we got over the problem and we got married last year. When is the meeting? They've changed the date. It's next Tuesday now. Okay? So guys, this is up for today. Let's remember what you have to give me nada. Post on the classwork, on the Google Classroom. Let's wait. E aí, vai voltar? Não vai? Guys, talk to me on Zap. You can talk to me, like, hello teacher, how are you? And I will say, going. And you, student, how are you? Okay, let's interact. It's bad enough we are not seeing each other. We should speak to each other. I spoke to my students, the students who love me. No, just kidding. Oh, meu Deus, travou de novo. Peraí. Let me stop share and pause the video so we don't spend a long time waiting for the answer of the program. So guys, you have to send a photo or photos from page 28, exercises we have done, and the grammar page 137 3B, this part here, okay? This is all classwork, and I want to give you homework. Oh, such a nice teacher. Yes, I know. Okay, just kidding. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Thank you very much for today. Really miss you, miss our classes, miss going to Heather's, but you know, this is always okay. And then I promise next class I will look like better. Okay, bye. Talk to you next class.